Good afternoon, good evening. So my mute button wouldn't work there for some stupid reason. Hope everyone's doing well. Chris, pleasure to have you on again, mate. How you doing?
Just the usual. How about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. How are you feeling for this weekend?
I want to say confident, but at the same time, we saw what happened that season, didn't we?
Yeah.
Where we were 5 points clear, I think it was, and you were having a bit of a wobble, and you just saw what happened. So I don't want to be too overconfident.
No, look, at the end of the day, it's just football, and everyone needs to realise this. It's football. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Obviously, at the moment, if you put it onto paper, you would be slight favourites because obviously our injury problems, suspensions, you would put you as favourites, but that means bugger all. Let's see what happens in those 90 minutes.
Exactly.
Arteta,
We were favourites since Nottingham Forest. Look what happened there.
well, exactly. I think that game is still on your last 5 fixtures, so I apologise for that, but I will have to talk about it. But yeah, it's just one of those, and you just can't guarantee. This is what really knocks me off with some football fans. They go, "Oh, but it's definitely 3 points." Is it? Is it really just definitely 3 points? Is it really? Okay, yeah, because that means Man City would win every single game of the whole season. Let's be honest. So yeah, it doesn't happen like that. Let's see who's in the comments. Big up to Doug. Doug's in here. Peter's got loads to say.
Bloody hell.
He's going to miss the stream. So big up, lads. Hope you're well. I won't be in the stream, but I'll leave a few questions and my comments before the stream.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Mate. Well, yeah, you wait for the questions, though. I'll go to your prediction at the end, mate. If you could take one player from Liverpool to improve Arsenal, who would it be? So for me, so I've got to take someone from you. Crikey. I've got to be careful because I can't really drop Saka, can I? Because obviously Salah would be the first person I'd say, but I can't take him because obviously I don't want to drop Saka. So you know what? I am going to take Salah because I can just put Saka on the left. There you go. I'll take Salah.
Yeah.
A front three of Saka, Salah, and Havertz would be an absolute bloody nightmare. Oh yeah. What about you? Who would you take from Arsenal?
I mean, there's a lot of options, isn't there, cards, especially with what we need to improve in terms of the positions. The obvious one is Declan Rice, even though he's not been in great form, in my opinion, recently.
No,
but that is the main position we do that, which is defensive midfielder. Tanate, I love Tanate. So it'd still be Tanate and Van Dijk for me. But you haven't really got anyone at left back, have you? I'm not taking Zinchenko.
I was going to say you're more than welcome to have Zinchenko if you want him.
But obviously, I love Trossard. Well, I hate Trossard when he's playing at Swords, but I love him elsewhere. But yeah, it would probably be Declan Rice because that's the position we still need another midfielder, in my opinion.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, I see. But there's Odegaard in there.
Yeah, but Odegaard over Szoboszlai.
I see. No, defensive midfielder still.
Yeah,
that's what we need. As much Converse done well. Declan Rice for me.
No,
sorry to be boring.
No. Well, to be fair, it makes sense, doesn't it? Because that's literally the one. For me, that's where if it all goes wrong for you this season, it's because you've got an injury and you've got suspension to two of those players. Then I think you're going to be have a little bit of a horrible patch because that midfield will be so weak. So teams will just get through you quite quickly, and then we'll see how good Van Dijk is this season. He needs to be tested a little bit more, in my opinion. But I still question marks on him for me. I have to be honest. Has Slot been lucky with the start of the season and the players he's been left with? Would he do the same start with another team? I asked Bobby this on Chelsea Watch Long at the weekend. So obviously that's for you, mate.
I mean, there's a good argument about Man United and Arsenal, respectively. when David Moyes and Unai Emery came in to replace the respective legends. And Manchester United, for me, even under David Moyes, I still would have expected them to be up there.
Yeah.
Arsenal, not so much when Emery came in, because Arsene Wenger stayed for far too long. And I don't think Scott would have done this job, let's say, with, I don't know, a smaller team. He was obviously been lower in the table. Obviously, he has got the benefits of the players he's been left with.
Yeah.
But it's still been an amazing start for him, because all these people start the season with saying, obviously not you, but some of these people were saying, oh, Liverpool's finished 7th. Who's Arne Slot and all that, and that idiot Agent Durham, who said he'd be done before the season. Yeah,
Jeez.
did one, because we did Brendan Rodgers 3 seasons, so we're not that type of club.
Yeah, I said that, I think Liverpool will be top 3 still. I just think I thought there might be a little bit of a drop off. That's it. I still thought they'll be up there.
I think I'll put us up in this 3rd and even win like the League Cup or something then.
Yeah, Arne Slot. I need to get in the system. He's a good coach, and I don't disrespect him at all. I don't disrespect the Eredivisie whatsoever.
What I will say, I think, obviously with what we've seen so far, I think we've been more tactical.
Yeah.
Under Jurgen. Obviously, I love Jurgen, and he's the best manager I've ever seen in my lifetime. But under Jurgen, 10 minutes to go, if it's 0-0 or 1-0, it'll be chaotic.
Yeah.
Chaotic and forcing it. Red Bull Leipzig during the week, we were 1-0 up. Everyone would have said, "Are you not nervous?" With 10 minutes to go, and I was like, "Nope," because our defensive line was very good for the offside goals as well.
Yeah.
So that's what he's done. We're more calmer and disciplined, and we're not that too attacking like we were under Jurgen. But you know what? I like that. We're conserving our energy, and under Jurgen, all of our energy would be done by April, like it was last season.
Yeah. No, I agree, mate. I think next season might be a little bit, depending on who leaves. I know Peter's asked this question in a minute, but depending on who leaves, like if Salah was to go, if Van Dijk was to go, big ifs obviously, and if Trent was to go, then
and also Scott will be more probably found out next season, because everyone will know how he plays.
Yeah, for me, because Salah's been incredible again this season. Trent's been very good, even I still question his defensive skills.
I actually think Trent's been better under Scott than he was under Jurgen defensively. But then, I know what you mean. He's not.
Yeah.
Has he really been tested that much? Probably not.
Exactly. Yeah. There's obviously still tests. Look, every game's a test. Let's be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Even though we've not been tested at home, yeah.
Yeah, but no, every game is a test. Every game, all 38 games for all teams, no matter if you're small or big, they're all tests.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, Trent's done all right this season. To be fair, he's actually my 5 to watch for this weekend, because I think he's been decent. I will pick on him when I feel it's necessary, but when he's playing well, I don't have agendas apart from Zinchenko. But well, it's true. Let's be honest. I as much as I hate seeing, I don't mind seeing him in midfield. But there's a few people that have gone with Zinchenko at left back tonight, and I swear they need a CAT scan, because I just don't get it. Why? Just why? Up against Salah,
into our hands as well.
Like, yeah, exactly. this is the thing, right? Zinny up against Preston next week at left back. I won't be too worried. But Zinchenko up against Salah, I'll just turn the game off now. You can have the 3 points, mate. Should Arteta be sacked at the end of the season if he wins nothing? It depends, right? Obviously, if we got to the final of all three cup competitions and finished second, 1 point behind whoever wins it, then I think we need a sensible conversation. But if he throws away the cups, which he has done in the past, and there's quite a huge gap between first and us, then I think he has to go. I just don't think he's got the cojones, as Troy Deeney likes to say. There's question marks for me. There's been question marks already this season in certain games. His decision making, that midfield against Bournemouth, that was horrendous. I don't know why he thought that would work. So he's still question marks on him. Paul Simpson is linked with the Hartlepool shop. Good job, I don't like Hartlepool.
Hartlepool, who are one of our biggest rivals, in our history. But you know what? I actually think Paul Simpson might actually do well at Hartlepool. Because
isn't Hartlepool the other side of the country to you?
Yeah, it's north. It's not northwest. It's north.
Northeast, isn't it?
In the Newcastle, Sunderland, that area, and but yeah, I actually think Paul Simpson. I think he's done at EFL level, but with his football, I think
National
he'll do well.
Right? Yeah, National League. That's his level for me. That's his level. Very comfortable. Off topic. How does Chris feel about Carlisle at home to Cheltenham tomorrow?
Not confident, and I actually think it could be his last game, because if he does beat, the fans are going to be toxic. They throw a boot at the owners once again, and then the owners will be like, "Why it's a knee jerk reaction, and then we need to sack him." But that's what I want the owners to do: just admit their mistakes. They made a mistake, and let him go. They're still mine your variable people. Ian Fitzson's available. Dal Hainsworth's available. Or even that, you know what? Even that guy, one in there, Nigel Pearson. A VP of 1999. Just give them a boot up the backside, because I think they need it. Because I watched the training sessions, and they're all happy, high-fiving each other, but we're bottom of the league. So there's nothing to be happy about, and obviously they still need to be happy. Obviously, how you know all that, but come on.
They need to focus right now. They are in a bit of a mess, in my opinion.
But for me, I think we're not being funny, not being disrespectful. I think there's probably 10 rubbish teams in League 2 that can go down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're definitely not one of the worst, but currently you are looking.
Currently we are. That's the team.
But you're definitely not the worst, so you should get out of this with a good coach.
It's strange and weird, because on paper, our squad got Jordan Jones, Charlie White in there, who are better than League 2, than League 2 level. It's just mind-blowing, honestly.
I'm with you, mate. Who stays and who goes out of Trent, Van Dijk and Salah? For me, Salah. I'm not sure about the other two. It depends if Trent really wants to stay, because obviously Real Madrid are knocking. And Van Dijk, I think he'll stay. I don't think he'll be tempted. What about you, Chris?
I've always said Van Dijk would stay once Slot came in. Dutch Yen Cup, Dutch Bond. I can't see anyone really done after Van Dijk around Europe either, especially with his age as well. I think he probably ends his career at Liverpool, to be honest. Salah, well, I think we said it for the last two summers. That move to Saudi. I think if I was advising Mo Salah, he's done everything. Don't build your profile up, build your following up in Saudi. He's gonna be superstar in Saudi. Bigger than Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Bigger than Ronaldo. Impact. And ideally, hope all three of them sign. But I think Salah will be the one to do, because I think Trent. You know what it is, Stouters, Liverpool fans. If he was to leave on the free, he may get some stick from Liverpool fans, a bit like Gerrard all them years ago when he was linked to Chelsea. And Trent's done be probably a future Liverpool captain as well. But it's Real Madrid, though.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's Real Madrid. I don't like Real Madrid. I'm a Barca fan, but if I was a footballer and they came knocking, I'd be like, hello, hi.
If Trent was to leave, I would still listen to the bets. Because Real Madrid at the end of the day, Steve McManaman went to Real Madrid.
Well, I still don't know how that happened, to be fair.
But I think Trent Van. There's always going to be one that bites the dust for me. I can't see all three of them signing, so I think Trent Van Dijk will sign, and I think Salah will go to Saudi or PSG, because PSG then they've got owners that are Muslim as well, so it's got that relationship already.
Yeah, true. Big up to Douglas. Hope you're doing well, Doug. I hate the term favourites, but it seems every man and his dog has written off Arsenal. New subscriber, buddy. Good luck with the channel. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's one of my subs.
Yeah, he's a top bloke. He is. I follow him on Twitter, so I know who he is. He's a top bloke. Never an easy game for us versus Arsenal. Big up to the legend that is Chris Welch. He is a legend. The Frost Zone. All right, lads.
Yeah,
big up to Statvic. I'll say it if no one will. We're going into this having lost at the smallest stadium in the league, playing bad, and we're without a bunch of players due to suspensions and injuries. I'm shitting myself. Statvic, I'm trying to think, is it going to be it's going to be a late game for you, and it's not going to be very, very late, but I think it's going to be about 10 o'clock at night for Satvic to watch it. So yeah, not great. Which accent is that, Chris? I'm having to pay attention to survive it, and I love it. I'll let you answer it.
The Cumbrian accent. Yeah, that's great. Very northern.
He's a northerner. He's definitely a northerner. Big up to Temi saying evening, Bobby and Mr. Intro. You are more than welcome to rewind it, mate. I have no issues with it, Tim. Even without injuries, Liverpool is always a hard game. Now we're missing 5 first-team players. Not even reverse psychology can save us. Definitely not. Big up to BX saying, come on, you Gunners. Should start giving you a left back with sole defensive duties all game. Once we begin to regress, a change must happen 100%. Yep. Thank you very much, BX. For Bobby, agreed, Zinni at left back is a disaster, but how about transitioning into a proper CDM like we did with Xhaka into a CAM of sorts? I have no issues with it, but I just know Arteta won't do it. He's not that type of manager. Because
he's number 8 for me.
Yeah, he is, but Arteta's not this type of person. This is why Smith Rowe's left, because Smith Rowe could have been moulded into something that we could have used. But he didn't do that, and now Smith Rowe is doing very well at Fulham. But yeah, and as Temmy's literally said here, should have kept ESR, but our Taliban had other ideas. Big up to King, so big up, love the panel. Big up to you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Evening AI, Chris Welch. I love you, Tim. Big game for Arteta. The pressure will be on if he loses to Liverpool. Yes, I honestly do think. I think even the Bournemouth game, you saw the most devout Arteta supporters going, what the hell was that? And I think you feel the bit of a tide is turning again. So I think if we get beat, and not very nicely, which could happen, I'm not going to rule it out. I do think there's going to be more and more going, this ain't the man. I still don't think he is. I've always thought that ever since we got him. He's never really convinced me. He's still not. But yeah, we'll see. Big up to Gerrard saying big one tomorrow. Bolton versus Peterborough. Yeah, I did tell people in the summer that Isaac will try and get a move next summer. It wouldn't shock me. I'm not saying put money on this. It wouldn't shock me if he starts doing the move in January. I'll be honest. we'll wait and see. Big up to Tabs. Evening, Bobby and Chris. Brent is on his way. I know he is. I've sent him the link, so he will be joining us when he can. He's currently at work, so he'll pop in when he can. VVD isn't retiring at Liverpool. Another big club will scoop him up over 30 and all, says BX. It could happen. It could happen. But I don't know. Bobby, you're a fan of the club that cheated us to multiple European titles. I've always been a fan of Barca. I know you could say that they cheated and all that kind of stuff, but I've always liked Barcelona. I don't know what it is. I've always got a soft spot with one club in every country. Barca's my Spanish team. I've always loved them. Having the players like Van Basten, Rijkaard, it's just honestly always made me smile. I've never been a great fan of Real, but Barca, yeah, always. I stopped liking Barca in the summer of 2006. I wonder why. I still don't understand how Liverpool waited this long to renew Trent Alexander's contract. Yeah. Big up to Mr. Robo19 TV saying what up to BX. Yo, Robo. I love that. Our defence is looking like Swiss cheese. Is he a Liverpool fan or an Arsenal fan? I can't work out who he's from. I'm going to guess Arsenal. Our defence looks suspect because of the way that we play, I'll be honest. I don't like playing from the back every single pissing time. Raya hasn't been great with his feet this season. It will show in the stats against. I'm matching him against Kelleher tonight because obviously Alisson's out, and you'll see passing accuracy is still very concerning for Raya. Yes, he's made some great saves, which is great. That's obviously his main job. But with Arteta's style of football, you have to be accurate with your passing, and Raya is so far off. It's ridiculous. Big up to I Am the One. How old are you? Well, I'm 44. Chris is, I can't remember how old you are. Early
25.
20s,
25.
Yeah, I can't remember how old you are. Let's have. Oh, sorry, my computer's doing a silly one. What would you? Yowls. Satvik, I know you're from India, mate, but now you currently sound like you're from Texas. What's yow reaction if we come out of this with like a 0-0 or 1-1 draw? I'll be fine. I think that's your prediction in it, 1-1, Chris.
Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah.
I feel Arsenal need to win more for me. I think Liverpool can come out with a 1-1 draw and be happy.
Yeah.
Still be only 1 point behind City.
Yeah.
Because City will beat Southampton, yes we will.
Should do. I will always say should do. You never know.
Well, yes,
they just about beat Wolves, so we never know. But yeah, they should do. But never put money on people like this because honestly, these games are really weird. That Bournemouth match really made me question manager for the first time in a while. Good. I'm glad because this is what I keep saying. His decision making sometimes is extremely suspect. Having a midfield of Partey, Marino, and Rice just didn't work. When he took off White against Shakhtar and put Partey back at right back, again, it just made me worry about his mentality. Because I'm like, what are you trying to do? You know, Shakhtar were there for the taking. We could have got a few more goals in the second half if we just strengthened it a little bit, put Nwaneri on. But no, we don't do that. To be fair, it's going just the points were a crack. And talking to BX, my favourite replacement for Mikel would be Xavi, Sabi, Almiron, and the Stuttgart manager, not in a specific order. Interesting. I would actually put, and this is going to upset some people, but I put Gasperini in there. I think Gasperini for a couple of seasons would be perfect because all our players would be mature at that time. And Gasperini for 2 seasons, perfect. Not long term, just a short term.
Look what he did to 2 of the best clubs in the world last season. Odds and Leverkusen.
Yeah, exactly. Just give him a couple of seasons because honestly, would definitely be entertaining football. That's for certain. Robert, these next matches could make or break the manager. Oh, imagine if we lose to Preston, bloody hell. Arsenal, come on, man, joy. If only Eddie Sonogo was in the room, so Paul's defence could be in trouble. Oh, God, Temu. No Saka, Big Calla, Saliba, Odegaard, Timber. Can't see it a draw against Liverpool. Arteta's decision making for 11 is questionable at times, but in game is so predictable. It's scary. Yes. At this point, just start someone else and get Trossard on later. There's something about the bench that fires up Leandro in an epic sort of way. It just turns into prime Hazard whenever he's on the pitch. Oh, God. Yeah, he definitely seems to perform better coming off the bench. Don't know why. Anyway, since the start of the Premier League, we have played Liverpool 64 times, 21 draws, 8 Arsenal wins, 12 at home, 6 away, 25 Liverpool wins, 16 at home, and 9 away. Recent meetings with Liverpool, not great reading for Chris, a little bit better for me, but I don't mean nothing really. This season, I think it's going to be very different because it's Arne Slot. And I think Liverpool just look a better team. You know, they weren't fantastic against Chelsea, but they got the result. And that's important, is getting the result.
We're taking games off.
Yeah, exactly. You're taking games off and you're just doing what you need to do. Chelsea weren't a bad team that day. I think better finishing them might have caused you a bit more problem.
More experienced Chelsea would have done something.
Yeah. I thought Chelsea were decent. I'm still not putting them right in the challenger category yet, but they're definitely going to be challenging for Europa.
Top 4.
Yeah, possibly Champions League. Yeah, is it still? No, it's still to top 4 for us, isn't it? So yeah, they could get the 4th spot, I suppose, if they keep working on it. Form guide. Yeah, that happened at Dean's Court. We beat Southampton, we beat Leicester, we drew City, and we beat Tottenham. You beat Chelsea, you beat Crystal Palace, you beat Wolves, you beat Bournemouth, and then you had a major blip at home to Forest. But mind you, Forest, I have to say it, their defence is looking very, very good. I don't know if you've noticed them, but they've been really defensively very, very good this season, Forest.
I think Nuno's playing his style that he did at Wolves for me.
Yeah.
Where hard to break down, and so far he's the only one to see Arne Slot's weakness.
Yes.
This is breaking teams down.
Yeah. 100%. King saying, I love Gasparini, but this board, 100% Arsenal will not hire Gasparini. To hire young managers who are PR friendly, in my opinion, can't see them going for an old and proven. I'll be honest, I probably already can guess who we're going to get as a future Arsenal manager, and he's just gone to Norwich. That is who I think in our future will be Arsenal manager, in my opinion, as long as everything goes well at Norwich, obviously. But yeah, I think that will be the next manager at some point. There might be a gap filler between Arteta and him, but yeah, I think Jack will be our manager at some point in our history. Big up to Gary saying hello. I think the Emirates crowd will have to be on it. Yeah, could have a role to play if we come out the gates in good form. I'll be honest. The crowd really wind me up sometimes. Obviously, I listen to it a lot, and they go quiet way too many. I do at Anfield for some games, don't they, as well? But
yeah,
at the Emirates, it seems to be more this season than it was last season, which is slightly worrying. I'll be honest. Looks like Nuno Wolves hard to break down quicker on the counter. Yeah, 100% Jack King. BX saying big up to Gary, not Jack, please. Jack, I think, will be future. He might just be the assistant coach, but I do think that Josh will want him somewhere back at Arsenal because no one wanted Jack to go. But Jack felt that it was time for him to get some managerial experience. I think he'll come back, in my opinion. Crowds don't work against top teams like Liverpool. Yeah, that's true as well. Right. This is where both of us are. You're currently in first. 1-7, drawn 0, lost 1. Goals scored per game is 1.88 compared to ours, which is also 1.88. Goals conceded is 1 per game. You are goals conceded is 0.38, which is obviously helping you guys a lot. That is a very good stat. Chances created is 3 for you guys. Chances created for us is 3.13. Clean sheets for us is 3. Again, another good stat for you guys. Clean sheets of 5. Very, very good. Right, injuries. Right. I'm going to have to explain some of this because this was quite new to me, I have to be honest, when I found this out earlier. Right, so Tierney's definitely out. Odegaard's definitely out. Tommy Asu is definitely out. Calafiori is a doubt, but he's a high doubt, so he probably won't see him. But because they have to fall within a percentage bracket, they fall into the doubt section. But they're so heavily doubted that they won't play. But I can't say they're out because they're still training and still working out. So Saka's the same, but could possibly feature. Timber, again, could feature. Allison is definitely out for you guys. Harvey Elliott is heavy doubt, as far as I'm aware. Chiesa is, yeah. Great signing, but I just don't get it because he's obviously just been injured. Connor Bradley and Jota is a heavy doubt because, as far as I've been told, he's not playing at all. But
Jota's out, definitely.
Yeah, but they fall within the bracket of what they call class as doubts, and I'm like, well, I know he's out, but I have to be honest about these things. I can't just say that out. Jeez, it's ridiculous. Right, let's have a look what people have been saying before I go into my 5 to watch. AB Army helped with the noise, maybe increase Ashburton Army, increase the allocation again. It's corporate sponsors and such, Bobby. Even in the American sports, big matches filled with hedge fund managers, hospitality form sponsors, filled with rich snobs who don't care for the game sport. Yes, you will notice that there are certain clubs, I'm not going to name them, that are going to start cancelling season tickets. There's a reason for this, and that is all to do with what you've just said there. Corporates, sponsors, hedge fund managers. Got nothing to do with football anymore. So if your club decides to start cancelling season tickets, please do protest as heavily as you possibly can because it's starting to happen, and I don't like it. This is a good Liverpool squad. Would a win be a fluke considering injuries, or can it be viewed as resilience? Nothing's a guarantee, though, BX. This is the thing. I think if we win, I won't call it a fluke. Probably a bit of Arteta masterclass, if I'm honest. But again, like I said, I can knock him when I need to, but I can praise him when I need to as well. I'm just not the greatest fan of him. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, no
about who turns up.
Exactly. And, if Liverpool turn up and they play well and we play better, we beat them, then I don't call it a fluke. We've been dealing without Odegaard for a while. And like I've said, it hasn't really noticed, if I'm honest. Saka's the biggest loss for me. But yeah. Right. Brenny is in the house. Here he is. Hello, Bren.
Hello. How you guys doing?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
Yeah, all good.
How long have you got, mate?
I'm good.
Yeah? You got a while, yeah?
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, I'm just going to go into my 5 to watch, and we'll quickly talk about that, and we'll get into teams, and then we'll get the challenge, because that's what Brenny came on for. He wanted to take part in the challenge because he loves the challenge.
Definitely.
But he's my 5 to watch anyway. Okay, so people will be shocked that I've said Trent Alexander-Arnold because I always slate him for his defensive work. But to be fair, this season he's been doing well. So I praise where praise is due. But yeah, I think he's going to be a problem for us. Gravenberch, I'll be honest. I watched the under-21 championships. I watched that Dutch team. I didn't get what the hell Liverpool were signing because he looked awful. However, again, because he's impressed me this season, which he has, I think he looks absolutely incredible. I have to mention him because he does look really good. He looks like the player that went to Bayern Munich for that reason. But yeah, I think he's very, very good. But I still question that under 21 championships for every single Dutch player that was involved in that. No, it was horrendous. Luis Diaz, how can you not? I think he's brilliant. Obviously, with us missing Saliba as well, that our right side, your left side, is going to be a problem for us because obviously we don't know who's going to pick. There is talk. I hope it's very, very wrong that Ben White will be a centre back and Partey will be a right back. That will make me feel sick. I'll be honest. If that happens, I might just turn the TV off.
Stupid, that.
It will. I will probably carry on doing the watch along, but I'll just listen to everyone's comments because I won't be watching the game. I'll be honest. I don't want to watch that. Cody Gakpo, I like him. I don't think he's set the world on fire at Liverpool, but I do like him. I think he's a pain in the ass. But if you put him in the right position, which, I'll be honest, I don't think again it's happening at Liverpool in the right position. I think he's a problem, but. Yeah, I still like him. And how can I not mention him? It's a bit stupid not to mention Salah as one of my 5 to watch, but of course I'm going to mention him. If he's up against, again, who's going at left back? If Calafiori out, Timber possibly could be out. It could be Kivior, but then Kivior would have to cover Saliba, in my opinion, which can only leave one human being for that left back role. And I don't want to see it. I will cry. Because I'll be honest, if Arteta came on and did the challenge with me and put Zinchenko, it would be an auto fail. Because I honestly, I don't want to see it. But it could happen, unfortunately, because of all the injuries we got, all the possible doubts. It could be Kivior stepping in for Saliba and Zinchenko stepping in for Calafiori. I feel sick just thinking about it. It could be though, mate, couldn't it, Brent? That would be a nightmare.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Not looking forward to that if it does happen.
No. Right. Battles. I've put Thomas Partey against Gravenberch because I think they are the two bouncers, in my opinion. And Gravenberch, look at the stats there. Total duels won 5.6 per game, 63% that he wins compared to Thomas Partey, who has had a decent season so far. Even though I don't particularly a great fan of him, having him still at the club, he has got good stats. And has been doing very well. This is what I'm on about, right? With the goalkeepers. Now, Kelleher, I think is a great number 2. I would take him at Arsenal all day long as number 2. But the passing accuracy, Raya, who I saw a podcast earlier going, Raya this. Yes, he's a good goalkeeper. He's not world class. I saw people saying he's world class. How is he world class? He's a good goalkeeper. I think this is where, categorically, over the whole 11 players, this is where one position we need to strengthen very, very strong in. Ray is a good goalkeeper, but not the best that we can get. There are better out there, in my opinion. Kelleher, I know that he was very vocal when he stepped in for Alisson about he wants to be the number 1, which obviously says over long term, he's not going to be at Liverpool for much longer, is he, Chris, in my opinion? No,
I think he'll be done at the end of the season, which will be a shame. But we've already signed Mama Dude. See, Mama Dude's getting criticised already because his team's getting beat and near the bottom. It's not really his fault. It's the owner's fault, Peter. Again.
Yeah.
But Terrors, for me, I think Liverpool got the best 2 goalkeepers in terms of best number 1 and the best number 2.
Yeah, I've agreed with you that all season, and I think you guys got the best 2 goalkeepers, and I think you will even with Marmadude. I think Marmadude is a great goalkeeper. I don't care what happens at a club regarding goalkeeper. You can still see how good a goalkeeper is, even if he's conceding loads of goals. Because the defence is rubbish. Valencia just set up rubbishly. anyway. I think they're doing very well. Marmadude will be a very good goalkeeper.
I actually think we got our future 2 goalkeepers for next season in Marmadude and Yarwas, who came in at Crystal Palace.
Oh yeah, crikey, yeah, jeez.
Because I think if Alisson sees him coming in, I think Alisson would be like, I'm off to see as well.
Yeah. For me, Alisson will be leaving next season. I don't know where he's going to go. I'll be honest, but I can see him leaving, and I can see. I think when I saw something about Yaros, and I think Yaros said, was it you that said it? I think it was meant to be leaving Yaros.
Well, it's meant to be leaving in the summer, and Arne Scott went, nope, we need 3 goalkeepers. Obviously, Alisson, Taylor,
yeah,
and Yarwas, and Yarwas wanted to leave after a successful season last season with Stern Class, who obviously qualified for Champions League this season.
Yeah.
But yeah, Arne, so I think Scott mentioned it, saying he came to his office wanting to leave, and Scott went, nope.
No, fair dues. Because honestly, he looks such a good goalkeeper. He deserves to be somewhere where he's going to be playing every game, admittedly. But obviously, maybe that will come next summer. But yeah, he's a really good goalkeeper. I hope he gets a good place somewhere. The icing on the top, obviously Salah takes both of these slots because obviously he's got the most assists, most goals for Liverpool. Kai Havertz is ours, 8 goals. Well, 8 goals, I wish. 4 goals in 8 games. 5 goals in 8 games for Salah. Goal conversion is 21% for Salah. It's 15 for Kai. But again, this is not his actual role. He's not a striker. 5 assists in 8 games for Salah, 7 assists in 7 games for Saka. This is obviously he's more likely to play in this game than he has been in the last 2 games. So this is why I've put him in here. I put Martinelli in on the previous game because I knew Saka would not play, but there's a slight chance he might play in this one. So this is why he's in for this one. Right, let's get into the comments before we get into the teams. Temmy's saying, evening AI, Brenny. Yeah, we're all doing Tammy. AI tonight. It's all good. It's all good. Is there any truth in Arsenal looking to increase? Yes, it's true. If they cancel the season ticket, Arsenal, I will personally start a protest. Yes, the capacity part, yes. Definitely we're trying to. There is ways that it's easily done. I think it's a few extra thousand as well, where the plan is just to fill some gaps in. Basically, it's not very that difficult. So it can be done very easily, and I expect it to be done. If they cancel the season ticket at Arsenal, I will personally start the process. Thankfully, we've got Josh in charge. So whilst Josh is in charge, we should be fine. It's if we get new owners, then that's when I start panicking, because there is starters, and these are big clubs that I was mentioning earlier. These are big clubs that are considering doing this. We'll wait and see, because if it starts happening, I hope all the fans start protesting, because it will soon stop. King, I believe it's true and going to happen, especially with a bunch of info coming about it. The capacity of extension, not sure about this. Yeah, okay, get what BX is saying there. Big up to Tabs. I've had to drop Raya. It's going to be a goal fest. I'm guessing he's on about FPL there, Brent.
I think so.
Yeah. I think King's actually, King's taken part in the actual challenge. So, yeah, I've starred your team, King. So that would be interesting. That would be great news, BX, regarding the capacity. Right. Let's get into, there are quite a few teams. So, Chris, just sit back, relax whilst we go through the ratings of the squads that people have chosen, mate. And we'll do it as quick as we possibly can. Okay, Brent, so this is your job. We'll start rating the first team. Raya, Timber, White, Gabriel, Lewis, Skelly, Party, Rice, Trossard, Jesus, Martinelli, Havertz. What are we going to give that one as a rating, mate?
7.
7. Next one, Raya, White, Kivior, Gabriel, Lewis, Skelly, Partey, Rice, Trossard, Jesus, Martinelli, and Havertz.
That's another 7 as well.
Okay, this is worrying me. The 7s. I don't know what's happened there.
What is that?
What's happened to my fun there? Right, obviously, that's honestly, I guarantee if I go onto my PowerPoint, I guarantee it's not like that. For some reason, when I transfer it, it all seems to go weird. So it's Raya, Nichols, White, Gabriel, Kivior, Partey, Rice, Trossard, Jesus, Martin, and Havertz. So what we're going to give that as a rating?
Sorry, who's the front three?
The front three is Jesus, Martinelli, and Havertz.
Got to go with 6 for that. It's Liverpool.
Okay,
6. Go with 6.
Okay, cool. The next team is Raya, White, Kivior, Gabriel. Zinni, Partey, Rice. Can you give -10s? Trossard, Jesus, Martinelli, Havertz. Oh God. Yeah.
Oh, that's a 6 from me.
So that's being kind. Right, let's move on to the next team. Raya, White, Kivior, Gabriel, Lewis, Skelly, Jorginho, Marino, Trossard, Jesus, Martin, Havertz.
Oh boy. No Partey. He's been playing well, and there's no Rice. A big game against Liverpool, you got to have Rice and Partey. That is a 6.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Raya, White, Kivior, Gabriel. Oh, for God's sake. Zinchenko, Marino, Rice, Trossard, Jesus, Martin, and Havertz.
That's a 6 for me. You need Partey in form at the moment.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Raya, White, Heaven. Jesus Christ. I've got no issues with Aiden, by the way. It's not Heaven. It's because there's bloody Zinchenko in there again. Rice, Marino, Trossard, Jesus, Martin, and Havertz. What the hell's going on with these teams? Jesus.
Oh, dear. That is... That was against Southampton. I would have given it a 7, but that's 5. I'm sorry. Not doing it for me. And I'd rather have Sterling than Jesus.
I think no one has picked Sterling.
I know I didn't even have the time to pick a team today, but
I haven't asked people in our group today. That's why.
Okay. No worries.
Right. Hang on. Did I miss one out there?
Yes.
Raya, White, Kivior, Gabriel, Lewis, Skelly, Rice, Marino, Havertz, Waneri on the right, Martin, Jesus. That's better.
See, that's better. That's a little better. I mean, for me, Rice, Marino. I mean, Marino's quality. He'll get there eventually. Anyway, I'll have to give that. You know what I mean? I have to give that a 7.
Yeah, I agree with that. Right, let's move on to the next. There's only 4 left now, so we're trying to speed through it. Raya, White, Heaven again, Gabriel, Kivior, Partey, Rice. Oh, this is better. Havertz, Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus. I'm quite all right with this one.
Yeah,
I do get the Heaven situation because if people know Heaven and they've watched him at under 23s and under 18s, he plays just like Saliba. So I do get where they're coming from, and it's showing a lot of faith putting him in there.
You know what? That's the thing is as well. That's not even. I mean, I agree with you, but he's not even the issue. I'm just looking at that outer sorts Gabriel Jesus up front. Oh God. And Kivior at left back. But then again, he did a better job than Zinchenko. I'll go with a 7. It's strong.
7, awesome. Next one is Raya, White, Kivior, Gabriel, Timber, Partey, Rice, Trossard, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz.
Oh
That's
yeah.
strong, to be fair.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 That's the strongest I've seen. Cool. And Kivior is a centre back, better than a left back for me. I'm giving that an 8.
8. Well, that was the highest we're going to get because I've just seen who's in the next 2 lineups. Right, Raya, Nichols, White, Gabriel, for God's sake, Zinchenko, Partey, Rice, Trossard, Jesus on the right, which I don't mind. I've got no issues with that. I think that's the best role for him. Martinelli and Havertz.
Yeah, I agree.
Jesus Christ.
6.
See, but Chris, I can see you. I can hear you giggling. I take Simicast right now over Zinny. That's how bad Zinny is.
Yeah, that's how bad it. That's how bad it is.
I take Simicast.
I'll bring back a retired Kenny Sansom ahead of Zinchenko.
The final team: Raya, White, Timber, Gabriel, Zinchenko again. Why is everyone loving this? Partey, Rice, Waneri, Jesus, Trossard, and Havertz.
6.
6. Okay, cool. Right, let's just take that off before we go on to the challenge. Let's see what the comments have been saying. Temmy's gone with Raya, White, Rice centre back. Ah, okay. Gabriel, MLS, Partey, Marine Slow, Trossard, Jesus, Martinelli, Sterling. What a poor team. Temmy, are you sure you want this one scored? Right, it's not awful, and I do get the Rice at centre back. Actually, that is quite a good idea.
Yeah, he started his career there, didn't he?
Yeah, so he's definitely comfortable there. Brenny, what are you going to score Tammy's team?
Give it a strong 7. That it's okay.
Big up to hang on, messages just decided to move. Nick Fadley saying, without Saliba, Odegaard and Saka, I predict a 2-1 win for Liverpool. Thank you for Nick for that. I have wrote it down. My team against Liverpool: Raya, White. Is that a Kiwi? That's a Kiwi. Is he trying to say Kivior, or is it just come up with Kiwi? Yeah. Could everyone else see just the Kiwi? Because that's all I can see.
Looks like Gabriel, a tennis
ball. Looks like a tennis ball to you. Gabriel, MLS, Rice, Ethan, Partey, Sterling, Kai, and Martinelli. Oh, that's better. So, Brenny, with the Kiwi, what are we going to score that? The Kiwi.
Yeah, I like this team. I really do. I'm going with 8. I like this team.
Okay, well done, King. Big up to Elliot saying don't put yet, but I'm totally in agreement with you on this one, Elliot. I don't know why people have been choosing Zinni. I don't tell them don't do, but it's Temmie, why are you doing this to me? Alternative team: Almunia, Cedric, for God's sake, Giroud. Look, do you not know what happened the other day when someone picked Giroud? It's an automatic fail. Awful defender. Mustafi, Clichy, Lakonga, Ceballos, Kallstrom.
Top guy though. Top guy. It's one of the nicest Arsenal players I've ever met.
Oh yeah, lovely, but
his positioning was so bad.
Yeah. Gervinho, Sonogo, Rio, Miyashi. This team wins 4-0. Against Hartlepool, maybe. Definitely not against Liverpool. Zinni could play centre midfield, CM forward, and Rice drops to centre back beside Big Cabby. Look, for us, we can always say this, right? And I'll agree with you. But this is Arteta. We've seen Arteta enough now that Zinni will not be put in that midfield role. It's
unfortunately not.
Third alternative team. Bloody hell. Right, white. Oh, this is better. Oh, thank goodness for that. I was worried. Rice, MLS, Party, Marine Slow, Nwaneri, Trossard, Martin, and Havertz. That's better. Right, Bren, what are you going to score that one?
Yeah, giving that an 8 as well.
An 8. Awesome stuff.
Strong defense.
King just put give you. For some reason, mate, it come up as Kiwi. I don't know what happened on your keyboard, but for some reason it came up as Kiwi. But yeah, interesting. Anyway, guys, we all know what's happening now. This is why Brenny's come on.
It's time for the challenge.
It's time for the challenge. Big up to the 130 people currently watching. Really appreciate it, all you tuning in. Right, so for people that don't know how it works, you choose 6 from the Arsenal, 5 from the opposition, no unavailable players. You can have doubts, which will help you guys out because of the percentage, you can actually choose more than what the manager will choose from. 1 defender, 1 midfielder, 1 forward from the opposition has to be selected. Once you select a player, you cannot swap him. Formation of the home team is always selected. No former players present, squad only. Right, how am I going to play this? Because obviously you've got a Liverpool fan, an Arsenal fan. I am going to be mean.
Chris can go first.
Yeah, well, Chris, I'm gonna let Chris go first. Do you know why I'm going to let Chris go first? Because he's going to pick the 6 Arsenal players, and Brenny's going to pick the 5 Liverpool players.
Oh, you're joking.
Oh, yes, this is going to be fun.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. Right, Chris, your first Arsenal player, please. It's going to be fun now, putting them both under pressure. So we've got 6. You've got to choose 6, and Brendan's going to choose the 5 Liverpool players.
Saka on the left wing.
Saka on the left wing. Okay, cool. Your next player, please, mate.
I'll have to go Havertz up front.
You can have. You've got one more space that you can pick that leave Brenny with a forward. So you can have a right wing or a striker.
I'll do Havertz in the middle. Well, up front.
You want to have Havertz up front?
Yep.
Okay, so your third Arsenal player, please.
David Wire in goal.
Raya in goal. Okay, your fourth. So obviously you're going to have to pick a midfielder now and a defender.
What's
Oh, I love this. This is cheered up my Friday night.
You're cool, Bobby. You are so cool, mate. I tell you.
I know. I love it. Well, this would have just been on Chris earlier, but then obviously you messaged me shortly before we did the stream. I was like, you know what? I'm going to twist it up. Right. So a defender for you, Chris, and a midfielder for you, mate. So who are you going to go with?
I'll do Gabriel at the back.
Gabriel at the back. So you've got to choose a midfielder now.
It's actually between two options. He's gone for the obvious one, but he's not been in good form recently.
Rice, yeah.
And there's Partey.
So that's Partey.
Allendorf for Partey.
Yeah, you want to put him as a DM?
Yep.
Okay. So, Bren, you've now got a right back, left back, centre back, 2 midfielders, and a right winger to choose from. Oh, hang on. Hang on.
No, not a right winger.
No, hang on. Chris, you got one more to pick.
Oh, yes, indeed.
5. Yeah.
5.
So, do you want to pick Declan Rice as well? Or do you want to pick another defender?
Can I pick Timber?
Yeah, you can pick Timber because he's a doubt. Where would you want to put him?
Yeah, I'll put him at back.
Put him at left back. Okay, there we go. Okay, Brenny, right back from Liverpool.
It's got to be TAA, isn't it? Really?
TAA. The one centre back left.
Oh, that's got to be Virgil Tracy from the Thunderbirds.
Virgil van Dijk. Okay. You got two midfielders to choose from Liverpool.
Yeah, it's got to be Mr. Gravenberch, really, isn't he? He's been in form.
Yep. And the other one?
Is Alexis McAllister fit?
Yes.
Or is he doubted you as all right, yeah?
No,
okay.
He is not on the list, so.
Yeah. That'll be
Alexis. So, okay. Right winger, you want Cody Gakpo though, don't you? You don't want to play anyone else there, surely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be Cody.
I'm guessing you're going to go for Mo Salah.
Oh, definitely. He can play on the left.
Yes. Well, Saka. Chris put Saka on the left, so Salah's on the right anyway. So it's perfect for you. Right. Before I go into the other teams and before I score those guys, I just want to say big up to Chris and the panels from Amph Rob.
Thank you, mate.
Oh Jesus, what the hell's I have a fourth alternative team, but it involves poisoning players with bad food, so I'd rather not post it.
Wow.
Temi has also done a challenge team. So I'm now going to score Chris's and Brenny's team. Now, I have to be honest, the maximum score you can get on this is going to be because it's Liverpool and Arsenal. So
it's got to be a 10, surely.
Get a 10. Do you get a 10? I think you do get.
Is there a BB?
What's that?
There's
Brent?
There's no BBs, is there?
There is, but no. If anyone picked him, I probably would would question my friendship with him if I'm honest.
Oh, we wouldn't pick him.
No. Well, I'll think there's definitely one on the Arsenal team. Everyone knows who that is, and there's definitely. I have to be honest. There is one in the Liverpool team as well, which probably doesn't surprise some people who it is. But I'm very questionable on some fullbacks, as everyone knows. And this one definitely worries me in the Liverpool team. But hey ho, and no one would pick him anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, you're going to get a 10, guys, because that was a very good team. Well done.
Oh, thank
you. You are up against Doe, Kelly, and Ian. I'm going to go with Ian's first because it's the Liverpool team. Right. Interesting. Raya, White, Canate, Van Dijk, Kivior. Okay. Gravenberch, Rice, Havertz. Okay. Salah, Diaz, Jesus. There's no way this gets a bloody 10. Fuck's sake. Oh, God. I'll be honest, I think they'll have to knock this down to 8 because Kivior left back out of all the options you've got. No. The midfield don't have a major issue with it, apart from Havertz really isn't that kind of player. But yeah, and Jesus as a striker, hell no. So 8 for Ian. Kelly has gone with, this could be a challenger. Raya, Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Gabriel Robertson, Partey, Marino, Szoboszlai, Salah, Saka, and Havertz. I like that. I like that. I'm trying to compare it to yours now. Is it on par with you guys?
No, I'd give it a 9.
So I'm just. I love Robertson as a left back. It's kind of my Scottish thing, isn't it? So I'm struggling to mark him down. Szoboszlai. The Szoboszlai at Liverpool is not the Szoboszlai I thought you'd get, because I would have taken Szoboszlai in a heartbeat at Arsenal, but he's not impressed me so far. He's not gone. I've not watched a game and gone, oh wow, look at that.
I think he's better under slot though than Jurgen.
Yes, he's definitely better under slot, but he's still not hit that level that I was expecting.
Yeah, I agree.
So for that reason, I've got no issues with Marino because he's taking time to settle in. So that's why he's not looking as comfortable as he should do. You've gone with a midfielder, Partey, Gravenberch, and McAllister, and I would love all 3 of those. 9. So well done, PB and Chris, you win that one with a 10. Well
Thank you very
done.
much.
Right. However, there was 2 others. Let's have a look. I did star them. So, Raya, White, Saliba, Virgil, Robbo, McAllister, Rice, Gravenberch, Salah, Kai, and Diaz. Oh, jeez, that's good. That's going to have to be a 10. That's good, that is. I like that one as well. So, King, you get a 10 as well, mate. Temi has gone with this team. Raya, White, Gabriel, Van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberch, Partey, Szoboszlai, Salah, Martinelli, and Gosevets. For the same reason with the midfield, I have to mark you down to 9, 10. It's just because that Szoboszlai, yes, he's great, but he's just not done it for me yet. I do watch a lot of Liverpool games, but I've just not been that impressed by him yet. So yeah, I'm gonna have to score that down as a 9. My alternative team has Jesus Christ, God almighty, but Slaver is set up. Did someone go for Sleeper? No, someone didn't go for Sleeper, did they?
Nah, I didn't see.
I didn't see anyone go for Sleeper, surely. Oh yes, King did go for Sleeper. I never noticed that. That's an awesome foul then.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear indeed.
Yeah. So, sorry, King. I have to do this to you, mate. I do like you. You know I do. I've been friends with you for a few years, but it's that.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so.
Sorry, King. Well done to Temi, because I didn't even notice that, I'll be honest. So, yeah. Oh, it is what it is. Right, guys, prediction time. Chris, are you sticking with your 1-1 that I obviously know you went with? It's obviously a cheating method, but I knew about that.
My head says 1-1. My heart says 2-1 to Liverpool.
Oh, you know me, I always put both down because I think heart and head, their predictions are always fairly good. So, and they always differ as well.
It's one of them games. It's going to be a tight game for me. There's no way I'm going to accept some Arsenal fans saying, yeah, it's going to be a battle in our favour and all that.
Yeah.
So what happened last season?
Yeah.
When we were 5 points clear and you beat us to your stop.
Yeah.
All the press is on you to win.
It is. Yeah.
I'll take a point.
Mate. You'll take a point. Yeah, well, to be fair, it'd be a good point for what you're trying to achieve this season. I think it'd be a good point. PB, what are you going with?
2-2. No,
2-2.
I think it'd be a draw. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I think it'd be a draw. Score draw.
I think we're going to get beat. I just don't see any other. This is going to shock some people. I think we're actually going to get annihilated a little bit.
Oh, I don't think we will. But I get what you're saying.
I can't see it.
I think it'll be a 3-1.
I get why you're saying
win for Liverpool. I just think that Arteta will go the wrong route. This is the players our players can easily get a win, right? Got nothing to do with the players. I think Arteta will cost us. I think Arteta will choose the wrong decision at the centre back and at left back. I think he'll go with Zinni. Because I'll tell you what it was, PB. I don't know if it bothered you, but it really bothered me. And I did mention it on the reaction. Jesus as captain. Where the hell did that come from?
I know. I thought he was giving the armband to Declan Rice.
Yeah. Or Gabriel. There was literally 4 other players above Jesus, in my opinion. That worried me. And no one really talks about it.
That's his Man City pretty playing the part. That's Arteta being at Man City with Pep.
Yeah, and that's the bit that worries me. Because I guarantee if Timber, Calafiori are both not fit enough, like nowhere near, he's going to put Zinchenko at left back because Kivior will go at centre back.
Yep.
And I'd rather play Miles Lewis-Skelly.
Yeah, and I guarantee we won't. Because of Arteta's love for this Zinni and because honestly, I would have sold Jesus last summer. I would have sold Zinni as well. I would have sold them both. But that's me. I know I'm very harsh, and I know I'm very like clean cut. I just go, right, you're getting sold. See you later, ta-ra. Because that's the way I am. But Arteta just it's like he has to have his friends around, because this is why we're linked with Isaac. You know, Isaac is the only main top striker he wants, because he wants this ridiculous mindset of it works so well at Real Sociedad for all three of them.
Yeah.
And there was another 8 players in that team. Are we going to sign them all? You know, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just because
really
those
that's a good point.
really well.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it's going to work for us. Yes, I love Isaac. I would take him in a heartbeat. But he's signed Mourinho for that reason, that he worked well with alongside Odegaard. Well, great. Odegaard's bloody out. So how well is that going?
Yeah.
Dickhead. And I don't like calling dickheads to many people, but for me, that game against Bournemouth, the game against Shakhtar, he deserved the title, dickhead, because he made really stupid decisions. The half-time decision to take White off to put Partey up right back, where clearly we all have a problem with it. It brought Shakhtar into the game. Shakhtar, yes, they weren't looking a bad team anyway, but we kind of gave them the opportunity to go, you know what, we don't fancy the win. We're going to give you the opportunity to get a draw here, guys, because we're just that nice.
That was a very negative performance, that Tuesday.
It was, because
very negative.
Technically, again, we had Rice, Mourinho, Partey all on the field again. And none of us want to see that three again on the same pitch at the same time. And we don't, because I'm not saying they're awful, but the combination of them is a very negative. And I saw someone the other day, another podcast talking about this, and it looked like he's scared of something. I don't know what he's scared of. Is he scared of the sack, trying to just eke out these wins now instead of just going for it? And then sometimes, occasionally, we're going to get beat because of it. I'm sorry. What we do now is a very good performance where we actually do batter some teams. We haven't done that for a while. We need to batter some teams. I'm not saying it's going to happen this weekend, Chris, because if honestly, if we batter you 4-0, Jesus, even I will give him a knighthood. It just will not happen. But if we did, I'd mention to the king, this guy needs a knighthood. But it's just what the hell. But yeah, the last 2 games, and not many people are talking about the Shakhtar game because obviously we won, but that second half was just shite from us.
Yeah, it was awful.
It was just bloody awful. But guys, Brenny, I appreciate you, because I know you're at work, or just finished work, or
no, you're welcome, mate.
You finished?
No, I'm at work. I'm still here.
You're still here,
right?
But Chris, thank you ever so much. Obviously, you're not in the comments tonight, but you normally are anyway. But really appreciate you coming on, mate.
100%.
Find you, my friend?
Basically, just type my name in, and the description does what it says on the tin.
I'm going to rename him Ron Seal now. That's it. I'm just going to rename him Ron Seal. But guys, for people that are watching on YouTube, I have put his link in our description, so please do subscribe. He's always in our chat anyway. He's an absolute top guy. His main sport is tiddlywinks. He absolutely loves talking about tiddlywinks. But F1, boxing, football, darts.
The darts.
Darts is the main thing. So I've been attacked by a fly. When's the F1 on next, mate? Actually thinking about it.
This weekend. There's
not much talk of it, I have to be honest. Not much talk of it.
There hasn't been.
It's in Mexico City.
Really? I haven't. There's hardly anything that's come on my phone about it. Which normally there's loads of stuff. I know that. Obviously, I know we're talking about F1 now. I do apologise, people. Did McLaren seriously appeal the decision against Lando?
Yes, it's not an appeal. They put the protest in.
Oh, have they?
And obviously, they have my opinions on it. And Max Verstappen, he is what he is, and he's always going to get his elbows out. And it's double standards for me because he did this in the pursuing 1-3 in 2021 with Uric, and he got away with it, didn't he? I think, and I just don't know where's the consistency, because during that 1-3, two other drivers did the same thing, and I don't know. One of them got punished for pushing another one off the track. Max Verstappen was way off the track. What's Lando Norris supposed to do? Sorry, I'm ranting, but what's Lando Norris supposed to do? Overtake. He's overtaking off the track.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm in agreement, mate. I didn't get it personally. I was quite angry at the end of that Grand Prix. I'll be honest.
To be honest, though, it's not going to make much difference to the points because it will take 6 points off. It will still be 51. With 5 races remaining. And it's still a bit hard to overturn that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be close, but I don't think it's going to happen. Prediction: no reverse psychology. I don't think we can get anything from this match due to injury suspension. A 0-2 loss. Salah brace, says Demi. Okay, I get where you're coming from, mate. I'll be honest. From our performance against Bournemouth, our performance against Shakhtar, it's where my head is at the moment. I'm just not confident at all. I don't like not being confident about my own team, but I'm just not. Brenny.
I'm more confident about Wolves this weekend than a certain other team.
Exactly. Yeah. Brenny, where can they find you, my friend?
Well, you can find me here on the Armory TV as always. You can also find me on X and Instagram threads. And as usual, I'll be I've already sent a few past Arsenal versus Liverpool games from the 70s up to leading up to the present day. And Chris, thank you so much for coming on and really appreciate it. You're a legend, matey. Thank you.
Thank you, matey. You'll see me tomorrow because I'm actually going to do the El Clasico. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
For the first time in quite a while, I've been actually excited about this game because Hansi Flick has got my Barca.
They're in good form.
They're looking good. I think we might get a shocking result tomorrow. But I'm looking forward to that game. And then obviously Sunday I'll be doing the watch along and the match reaction as well. Tune in next Thursday as well. We've got another special guest coming in for the Newcastle preview as well.
Oh, yes.
Yes, thanks to Brenny as well. Brenny's helped me do this once. But yes, we've got a very special guest coming next
Thursday. Desk is Anton Deck.
No, someone better.
Oh, yes. Anton Deck, I do love you, by the way, just in case you're watching. But no, we have got an amazing guest coming next Thursday. John Sinclair is coming in next Thursday. So the man, the legend, that is John Sinclair. So he'll be coming in Thursday for the preview for the Newcastle game. Obviously, we will do a preview for the Preston game. So not looking forward to the challenge for that one. God almighty. I will do my best to do a retro for that, but yeah, that could be tricky as well, but we'll see. But guys, appreciate it. Speak to you all later. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.
All the best.